Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen and judges. We are Team Avatar. The members in the team are myself, Axel Bukasa, Mudiswa Muteba, and Garry Kabongo. Today we'll be presenting our app, our solution called Indlela, which is a carpooling app.
Hi, I'm Mudi. Our app is called Indlela. If you understand Zulu, that means path. Hopefully, this is not a dating app, by the way. But by the end of this presentation, you'll know why. That's actually a happy customer, and you'll know why she's so happy. I'm gonna hand over to Garry.
Hi guys. If you remember the theme of the hackathon, it's to create a solution that is contextualized and localized, right? So I'm going to use myself as a real life example, a scenario. I commute to work every morning using a bus, and it takes me 2 hours to get to work, hours back. But if I was to get an Uber, right, it would be like 15 minutes. So it would be great if there was a solution that would be cheaper than Uber, that would assist me in getting to work and my daily commute basically. So that is what our solution is. Moody is going to elaborate.
Okay, cool. So the problem is there's people that sometimes take up to 4 taxis a day. Common scenario, taxi from maybe like Katlehong to the taxi rank, that's 15 Rand. Another taxi from the taxi rank to Santon, where you work, it's another 10 Rand, and vice versa. So people are spending up to 50 Rand and getting into 4 different vehicles to get to work. So super time consuming, also dangerous. We all know taxis aren't the safest mode of transport. And it's really inconvenient. So what we want to do is we want to provide a carpooling app, carpooling and ride-sharing app. What separates it though from other carpooling apps is the security aspects. Our main target market, our main users are going to be students and people who work, who have a regular commute on a regular schedule from Monday to Friday. And we're going to connect them with people who drive on a similar route to theirs. So you'll be able to see, you'll get a visual overlay on a map and actually see the different paths that people take, in like different colors and stuff, and be able to go, okay, cool, I live in this area, but there's someone who drives past my area and goes to work in the same area that I work in. Like I said, what separates us from other apps, and part of the reason why South Africa hasn't really jumped on the carpooling culture is because of safety. People don't want to get into a car with a complete stranger, on a regular basis. So what we're going to do is we're going to have criminal record checks on all users, on the passengers as well as the drivers, and we're going to have a community. So you can put in certain preferences like what kind of people, what kind of hobbies you have, and what kind of people you'd like to associate with, and we can filter for that, so you can connect you with them. It's also accessible because you'll be able to pay for the service with airtime, and it's visual. You get a clear overview of all the potential routes. Okay, so other benefits, of course, include lower pollution on a busy road like Willem Nicol. If people share cars, it's better for the environment as well. So how do we make money? We'll have a subscription service, 50 Rand a month. And like I illustrated in the example, for 50 Rand a month, that's 1 day's worth of transport for a lot of people that take like 4 taxis. You basically get safe transport to work. So that's our primary source of revenue. Secondary source of revenue is advertising. We'll be collecting data on the user, so what their hobbies are, what their preferences are, psychographics, demographics, and be able to sell that information to advertisers. So, for example, there's youth that are into fashion or whatever. We know where they're going. We can target them geographically and psychographically as well. Let me hand over to Garry.
Right. So the social impact on this, we want to be able to connect communities and bring closer to the people that live around. And now we got some time for a little demo. We used the Here API, and we were gonna use the Huawei Cloud to host our app, but there wasn't enough time for that. So
So what you're seeing here is two routes that connect, and they have different colors and examples of the overlay. So as a user, you'll be able to see. So that's basically the view of one user who can see another user's route and actually go, okay, cool. If we meet at this point, I can actually like contribute to this person's petrol and get a free ride. It's a win-win situation. Thank you.
Yes. So, okay. On the solution, in terms of seeing other, so this is connected to the, I guess it's security. Showing other users routes is probably not good for privacy and security. So it negates your thing that you're now trying to actually solve, the the problem about safety.
Well, not necessarily. The people that actually use the app are vetted. So we
It doesn't change anything if you're actually showing where people live and where they work.
okay, so the routes actually aren't. Sorry, I didn't clarify. The routes actually aren't from people's homes. They're on common like pickup, like on the main avenues, basically. So you're not going to be able to like know exactly like where a person stays. Any more questions?
So, how do you enroll the drivers, let me say, the guys that are hosting the others?
So it's just like Uber or Taxify. They create accounts, and they pay a fee to have access to see who wants a lift from them basically, and who wants to cover their petrol, and vice versa as well. So the users looking for riders pay a fee and log onto the app. So it's literally just like Uber has a driver sign in and has a passenger sign in account. Yeah.
So I could be unlucky and to find the driver that had a lot of fines and so on, and he will drive me.
Again, we do criminal record checks on the people who sign up. So you're very unlikely to actually meet to actually like ride with someone that dangerous or reckless. Thank you.